Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, recording is on. Now we will talk about so today's last topic was loops and what operators, right? Operators and loops. So we have started loops last. Yeah. So we have seen this part last, correct? So when you say loops, if you want to iterate something multiple times, we use loops. So we have seen basic syntaxes of the loops. So here we can say new folder day 39, and into this day 39, and into this readme.md. Here we can say readme.md, and today we are going to talk about loops. So first loop we are going to see app01.js, do while loop, right? So here we can say let I is equals to 10 and I is less than I is equals to 0, I is less than 10, correct? I is less than 10, and console.log, here we can say plus plus I. Now if I run the code, node cd day 39, node app01.js, can you see 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10? Can you see that? Do while loops, under that loops we have seen do while. So what is the difference between while loop and do while loop? So this is the basic syntax of do while. So in the case of while loop, first condition needs to be passed. First it has to pass the condition, and then and only then it will enter into the block. It will enter into what? Block, correct? Then and only then it will enter into the block. But if you talk about do while, first condition won't be getting checked, first iteration let passed, and at the end condition would be getting checked. Do while loop, correct? So do while is similar. Well, we don't have do while. Yeah, yeah. Correct, correct. Now consider that you need to check. Consider that you are writing a code, okay, which would be checking which would be checking particular thing is happened or not. The flag, you can say, consider that you are writing a code which will turn off or turn on the light. So first thing, you need to enter into that logic. First you need to check the light is already on or not, right? And then you need to keep checking continuously that light is on or not, on or off, on or off. In that case, in the beginning you cannot restrict the logic. In the beginning you cannot restrict the logic, correct? You need to let pass in. So here you will check bulb is on or off, and then you will work accordingly. If it is on, do this thing. If it is off, do this thing. So you need to check continuously when bulb is on or off. Another example, there is a file app.txt over here. There is a file app.txt over here, and you need to give me count of the characters in a file. But before that you need to check file is exist or not. So checking the count of character is continuous job. Character by character you will check, and you will go on incrementing the size. So first you need to go inside the file. Hello? So first you need to check, first you need to pass. In the beginning you cannot restrict it. First you need to go in, like EOF character has been reached or not. For that thing you need do while loop. So one thing you have while loop, another thing you have do while loop, and the for loop. Okay. Now app02.js, nesting of the loops. You can write nested loop for let I is equals to 0, I is less than 10, I plus plus. Then for let z is equals to 0, z is less than 10, and z plus plus. Correct? Hello? Now can you tell me what is going to happen over here? Nested loops. Nested loops. Can you tell me what is going to happen over here? For each iteration of the outer loop, means for I is equals to 0, this inner loop is going to execute 10 times. Inner loop is going to execute 10 times. For I is equals to 1, it is going to execute 10 times. For j is equals to 2, it is going to, for I is equals to 2, it is going to execute 10 times. And that's why, let's write console.log I plus equals to I, console.log j plus z. For each iteration of I, this inner loop will execute this much times. So here we can say node app02.js. So here I will add emoji. So you'll get to know. See here. Can you see? I is equals to 0, j is working 10 times. I is equals to 1, j is working 10 times. Nested loops. Nesting of the loops. Do you understand what I mean to say? Hello? This is clear, right? Or not?
Yes, this is clear.
For each I, j will iterate 10 times. For each I, j will iterate 10 times. Okay. Let's go ahead then. Similarly, you can write while loop, and similarly you can write do while loop. While let I or let c and t is exactly equals to 0, and here we can say c and t is less than 10, plus plus c and t less than 10, and console.log count plus count. So let's wrap it in a function nested for, and let's move it. Then function nested while, and simply call nested while. app02.js. What is the error? cnt. It should be cnt. Can you see count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9? Correct? And now here while we can say let visited is equals to 10, and if visited is greater than or equal to 0, until visited is greater than or equal to 0, minus minus visited, console.log minus minus visited. Now one loop, so here we can say count again this, and clear it. Can you see? For count 1, 9 to minus 1 it is printing. For count 2, 9 to minus 1 it is printing, and for the minus 1 loop is getting breaked. Right? Now if you don't want that minus 1 to be printed, just make post increment. See, it will reach to the 0 as per the condition. If visited is 0, greater than or equal to 0, break the loop. Correct? If visited is greater than or equal to 0, break the loop. Hello? Is that clear or not?
Yeah.
Similarly, you can write do while loop also. Similarly, you can write what? Nested do while also. Well, that is a homework for you. You need to write nested do while. nested do while. In the readme you can check the homework. Nested do while, nested, nested do while. Try nested do while. Okay, now there is something called as, okay, let me write the code. app03.js. Let's close all the things. app03.js. Now what we can have, see, for let I is equals to 0, I is less than 10, I plus plus, I plus plus. Okay, and this is given number, const, here we can say const n is equals to 15. Now what you need to check, if this 15, so 0 between 0 to 10, so here this loop is run from what? Loop will start from 0 and end on 10, correct?
Yes.
Yes or no? Hello?
Yes.
Now what we need to do, we need to check this 15 is falling between 0 to 10 or not. 15 is available between 0 to 10 or not. So for that you will use if condition. If I is exactly equals to n, correct? If it found, we can say number is available. Number is what? Available. And see, if number is available, I don't want to iterate more. So if 15 is there between this 0 to 10, we don't need to proceed the loop. So we can write something called as break. So it will come out of forcefully, it will stop execution of the loop. So for better understanding, let's have 3, right? Let's have 3. So here we can say console.log I is equals to plus I plus n is equals to plus n, correct? Now see, here we can say node app03.js. Can you see I is equals to 0, n is equals to 3, I is equals to 1, n is equals to 3, I is equals to 2, n is equals to 3, I is equals to 3, n is equals to 3. So here condition is getting matched. Can you see that? And here you are saying number is what? Available. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Number is further using a break, forcefully breaking the loop, forcefully breaking the loop execution. Correct? That is the break statement. Now one more homework I want to give you. So consider that, so this is a simple thing I have given. So for a homework, so consider that, let number n, let number n, let we have number n. So in the range, in the range of numbers, in the range of numbers, you need to tell, you need to tell number can be produced by sum of sum of two numbers. For example, here we can say, for example, let n is equals to 10, n is 10, and range is from, let n is equals to 7, and range is from 1 to 10. So 7 can be generated by means of 4 plus 3 is equals to 7. 6 plus 1 is equals to 7. Right? Anything else? 4 plus 3, 7. 6 plus 1, 7. 5 plus 2 is equals to 7. Getting my point? So if I given the number 7, so inside this range 1 to 10, 7 can be produced in this way. So you need to identify these pairs. Are you getting my point or not?
Yes, sir.
So let number n in the range of numbers, you need to find out, you need to find out, you need to find out number can be produced by, the n can be, let's say n can be produced by sum of two numbers. n can be produced by pairs of sum of two numbers. How many pairs of sum of two numbers? Are you getting my point or not? Let's ask ChatGPT to make a correct English. Given the number n and the range of the numbers, you need to determine how many pairs of the numbers within that range produce the sum equal to n. So if I push this code, here we can say nest loop, JavaScript, nested loops, break statement. Can you tell me how exactly you will do that? Hello? Am I audible? Given a number n and the range of the numbers, you need to determine how many pairs of number within that range produce the sum equal to n. For example, n is equals to 7 and range is from 1 to 10. The possible pairs could be 4 plus 3, 7, 6 plus 1, 5 plus 2. How do you write that code? Can you write that?
So this was only one number, right? And the pair
Huh.
somehow break it and make it.
Yeah. Number would be, n would be, can be 10, 20. And range means what? From here to here. Range means what? 1 to 10. Correct? 1 to 10. This is the range. Can you do this or not? Or shall I show you?
Only one variable is that not separated for the name.
Okay. This is the first example. That's why I am giving the code. See now? App.
If it's two numbers, you can combine. Whatever the combination is, I mean, like starting from initiating from zero and implementing them or anything.
Okay.
That particular combination is coming in the way. But if it's single number, I'm not sure.
Yeah. See now. Find pairs of sum. This is the n. This is a start range, end range, ed, start ed. Okay. Now here you can say for let I is equals to st, start range, I is less than or equal to ed I plus plus. Then one more for let j is equals to, see now, I plus 1. J is equals to I plus 1. And j is less than ed means here j will iterate to the next element. So previous element, next element. So this I would be checked with, okay, first j plus plus. Here I would like to see console.log I, here you can say I is equals to this, and then j is equals to this j. Nesting of the for 0 4. Okay, we didn't call the function. Let's call it find pair of sum. So here we can say n is equals to 2, and from the range 1 to 10. Here node app04.js. If you see here, I is equals to 1. Can you see j? For each iteration, j is equals to, sorry, this is wrong actually, I plus 1. I plus I is wrong, I plus 1. Yeah, see here. For I is equals to 1, j would be 2, then j would be incremented over here. Then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If 3, j I would be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If I would be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If I would be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. In this way, you are going to check each element is sum or not. Now, you didn't check sum or not. Inside this, you will write a single if statement. If I plus j is exactly equals to n, and then here you can say got the pair. Here you can say console.log got the pair. So first here you can say I plus j plus equals to, here you can say plus n. Run the project. So let's comment out these two things. So if you get the pairs, only you can see the pairs. No pairs found. If you see here, what we have passed 2. Let's pass 7 between 1 to 10. Can you see got the pair 1, got the pair 1. Okay, j we didn't write it, plus j pair I is equals to this I. Okay, so here we can write plus over here, got the pair, this I, this j. Here is equals to n. Now here you will get to know, even we don't require this symbol I, symbol j. Can you see 1 plus 6, 7, 5 plus 2 plus 5, 7, 3 plus 4, 7. Just created a string, nothing fancy over here. So this would be a lot easier after tomorrow, right? Older students.
Yes, sir.
So creating this string in this way would be a lot easier
Yes.
once we learn the interpolation.
Yes, sir.
But look at the logic. Look at the logic. You are just starting from, try to understand what we have done over here. You are starting from this start and ending on this, just format it, right click, format the document. Can you see here? And here is equals to end. So if you see, let j is equals to I plus 1. I will make a bracket over here so you will understand it. Let j is equals to I plus 1. Any questions? Logic is clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Now, now here you can now see, if you want to find only one, if you want to find only one pair, just write a break statement here. Okay, it will not work because it is breaking the inner loop. Can you see that? So this loop is breaking, and again it is entering into the, again it is entering. So what is happening over here exactly? Whenever you find the pair, whenever you find the pair over here, and if you write the break, it is not checking the next condition, it is optimized a little bit, not that, but it is a little bit optimized because of the break. If you found, if you found the pair, you can break it, so it will come out of this loop. Correct? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Now, now this is about the break example, live example we have seen. Now let me create app05.js, app05.js. Okay, this break and continue. Now, now I will write some code. If you can see, for let I is equals to 1, I is less than or equal to 5, I plus plus. And if I mod 2, operator I have used deliberately, is exactly equals to 0. So you tell me what is happening over here. Console.log number. So here fill in the blanks, which number skipped, number skipped, and continue. See here, continue, and console.log processing plus I. Now 1 to 10 we can say node 0 5 1 3 5 7 9. If you see what it is printing,
Yes, sir.
what it is printing?
Odd numbers.
Odd numbers.
Yes.
Just think and tell me. See, continue. What continue will do?
Uh, the first iteration is skip and second is continue.
Yeah. If the number I modulo division 2
Yes.
means remainder operator. If 1 upon 2 is not exactly equals to 0, right? Remainder
Yes.
is not 0. If 2 upon 2, remainder is not 0. 4 upon 2, remainder is not 0. Sorry, remainder is 0.
0.
I am sorry. For 2 upon 2, remainder is 0. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So if you do this thing, you will get to know that thing. It will print only odd numbers.
Numbers. Yes.
Odd numbers. Any question? So continue means what? It will skip this line and it will go to next line.
Next line.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
It will skip this line
Condition skip and then
and it will print.
continue the next.
Yeah.
Yes.
It will skip this line. If it will skip this and it will continue to the next line. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Skip, sorry, break and continue. Break and what?
Continue.
Continue. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
All of you, is it clear? Fine, let me push this much code and here I can say JavaScript break and continue with examples. Fine. So we'll call it for a day here and we'll meet tomorrow with new topic.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. I'm stopping the recording.